What's up, guys? It's MC Spartan, and I'm bringing you the first episode of Randomly Generated. For our first episode, we have the MK14 with kick and holographic sight. Our secondary is a scorpion with extended mags. Our lethal grenades a frag, and our tactical grenade is a tactical insertion. Our perks are blind eye, quick draw, and steady aim. And our kill streaks are a sentry gun, a precision airstrike, and an assault drone. This class was very interesting to work with, and I did enjoy some combinations better than others. Before I start talking about the gun itself, I'm going to talk about this series a little bit. This series is pretty much, I'm going to use a random class generator. I'll put the link in the description. It's very fun to use. To get a random class, I will upload a video once a week, depending on what I have for school and other stuff. And I will talk about the gun, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and what attachments and combinations work the best to make the gun work, or make it better. For this gun, I personally don't think you need a red dot sight or any sight at all, because it has pretty good iron sights by itself, or at least that's in my opinion. The Scorpion as a secondary is amazing. There's not much to say about it. It's just really good, regardless of what attachment you have. Extended mags works with this class actually really well because there's no sleight of hand, which it takes a while to reload both of these guns, more than an average LMG or like machine pistol. That would be bring me into the perks that I like, and I would recommend sleight of hand as a first perk unless you're using extended mags, which I think is unnecessary because you can literally shoot this thing forever, just constantly spraying, and I think it's just better to not have that much ammo in the clip. It has 100 bullets in each clip. I really shouldn't call it clip because it's belt fed, but you get the point. Some of the things that I would rather have on this gun is definitely suppressor was one of my favorite attachments. And if you had like suppressor and like grip or suppressor and kick, and also you need to have a kick or a grip on this gun. It kicks around a lot if you don't have either. It's usable, but it just gets annoying. One of the other things is if you do use grip and kick together, then it just becomes a laser beam. If you try to use like rapid fire and kick, or rapid fire and kick, then it is very the recoil is low, but the upward recoil is high. And what I mean is, like, it bounces up a ton. Using tactical insertions on the gun, on this class, is actually really useful, because this gun is very heavy, obviously. You run slow with it, and on a lot of maps it's just better to run around and get back to your, like, not having to run back into the action. It just makes everything a lot easier. There's obviously the negatives of using tactical insertions, like being killed twice in a row because somebody just watches where you spawn. Here's a really good example of how amazing this is. That's amazing. It's not even a kimbo, that's just hip firing with it, and you get 2 kills pretty quickly. For the kill streaks, I don't really like a sentry gun. I don't really use it myself. I usually, for this, I usually threw them down and just let somebody else pick it up. I never did get an assault drone. I did on some other combinations, but not with this one specifically. And I don't really like precision airstrike that much. It just, as I saw earlier, I put it down and get 1 kill. This gun, as you saw there, it's good because you can, even if you don't hit somebody, you can just keep shooting or burst firing because the recoil still is somewhat high if you don't have kick and grip. That is pretty much all I have to talk about the gun. Some of the perks definitely is steady aim is not necessary. It's highly you don't hit fire with the gun that much. Especially with a secondary. And also with this class, I didn't get the best. I had to actually think when I was making this video, it was I need to use a secondary, because without it I was normally just I actually rarely use it. I pretty much just use the primary because, well, here, okay, right here is a great example of how freaking long this gun takes to reload. I'm just sitting in this corner and I'm spinning around for 8 seconds without just waiting for it to reload. And actually, I almost got killed there. This was, I think, in this game was pretty much the closest I came to getting an assault drone. I got to 9 and then got killed from behind. It wasn't great. Right here, the prison airstrike did really well. I got, I don't know, 2 to 3 kills there. And I killed that guy, and I was 2 away right here. And I think I turn around the corner, and I get the last guy at some point. But Blind Eye is very helpful, but again, actually I didn't even get close there, I think it was later. But Blind Eye is very helpful, and that pretty much comes to the end of my video. So actually I don't know what happened there, it just sort of doubled up. But be sure to leave a like, comment, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Hope you enjoyed.